Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zandela Seka. I hope that you are all well. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. So it is October, which is Black History Month in the UK. And today I want to talk about Black future. Every Black History Month, it really gets me thinking about the future of Black people. And I want to discuss business because I know business. A lot of you don't know, but I own 2 companies in the UK and I want to give you a little bit more information about those companies. As it's Black History Month, I also have a giveaway for 2 companies in Gambia who can be in with a chance to win £500 each for their business development. First, I'm going to start by giving you a little bit more information about the businesses that I run in the UK. This is my first company called the AICS Group, which stands for Acquired Injury Care and Support. And what we are is a private sector brain injury rehabilitation provider. It sounds really fancy, but basically what we do is offer rehabilitation to people who live in their own homes or in rehabilitation centres who have suffered from a brain injury. So the company operates very similar to a standard care agency. We just deal with brain injury and rehabilitation. My business partner and I invested about £6,000 into the startup of this company, and we got 2 external investors who also invested £27,000. So you could say that the startup of this company cost us around £33,000. Using our initial investment money, we managed to turn the business from a £15,000 annual turnover, and this year our turnover was just shy of £3 million. We have 14 staff members that work inside our office, and we have about 140 rehabilitation workers that work out in the community every day.
There used to be.
Chris, that was very flexible of you, Chris, the way you just dropped down on your knee like that. Quad!
You see me in the dance floor.
So this is the beautiful House of Hair UK, and this is where I do most of my filming for my YouTube videos. The company is actually run on a daily basis by my sister. I am just a 30% shareholder. So my sister owns majority of the business and runs it on a daily basis. I only really work in House of Hair 1.5 days a week, and my main business is where I spend most of my time. House of Hair UK offers 10 different hair extensions methods for Black people and European people. So what they specialise in is basically single strand hair extensions that give you a lot more flexibility than your typical weave or your wig. So as well as offering 10 different hair extensions methods, they also offer 5 different textures of hair for hair extensions, which means most Black people can keep their hair natural and still have hair extensions. House of Hair UK is actually the only hair extensions company in the UK that offers so many different alternative hair extensions. Downstairs in House of Hair UK, there are 3 beauty rooms and a private consultation room. They do things like lashes, Botox, eyebrows, threading and waxing. My sister and I actually sold our first house in order to invest £18,000 into the startup of this business. This is our second location. Our first location only had 2 salon stations and a beauty room, and we quickly outgrew the space. I just thought I'd show you quickly the African-inspired bathroom, and those pictures that are on the wall are actually from Gambia, and this is our Barbie girly bathroom. In addition to the 2 companies that I have in the UK, I also offer business development advice services to people who are either at the startup stage of their business or people who want to take their business to the next level. I understand that not everybody can afford, nor do they want to speak to a business development advisor. So I also have ebooks and practical workbooks on my website that people can download that can help them with the startup of their business. So my business development planner is a really easy guide to use. It's pretty much like a business plan, but it's a more practical tool. And what it makes you do is look at where your business is now, where you want it to be in a year's time, 2 years' time, and 3 years' time. You can obviously change the dates, and you could do where you want your business to be in 1 year's time, where you want it to be 5 years' time, and where you want it to be 10 years from now. Business development planner also has a practical example of how you create cash flows for your business, time time management tool and a monthly goal setting so that you can take your ideas and actually put actions to them so that you are moving closer towards your goal. As you can see, the companies that I run are not small businesses, and I don't say that to be boasty. I say that because it's the actual truth. So when I got into business, I always had a larger vision for myself and for my businesses. So I am really passionate about people having the ability to look at where their business is now, but also look at it on a larger scale. So take, for example, shea butter and aloe vera and other products that are produced in Africa. They have become really popular in the last couple of years. But what people tend to do is just think about their shea butter company in a small scale. Whereas what we should be thinking about is, if I create this shea butter company, how do I get this brand inside supermarkets? How do I turn this product into a global brand? A few years ago, I created a space for a small group of people who wanted to take their business to the next level, and we called it Generational Business Minds. And what we did as a group is we looked at how we can get our companies from small companies to large companies in the space of 10 years or 20 years. So everybody had business plans that are very similar to my business development planner, where you would look at 2 years, you'd look at 5 years, 10 years and 20 years of your business. And we weren't playing small. So if you joined the group, it was because you yourself wanted to build a global brand. So let's talk about scaling up. So in our community, we are full of people that have amazing business ideas, but we have no idea how we can scale up those businesses and turn them into global brands. So if you drive around places like Gambia, you'll see a lot of entrepreneurs on the street, people who we call street vendors. So they're selling avocados, mangoes, lemons on the street. But how do they scale up those businesses to become much larger? So for example, if you're someone who is selling lemons on the street in Gambia, what can you do in order to make your business much larger than you? So I can give you 3 examples of how you can scale up your business. 1, you continue selling your lemons on the street, but you open up more branches or more vendor areas or whatever you want to call it. So that's 1, you open up more branches, you hire people to work for you in different popular locations so that you are selling more lemons in the same space of time. 2 is you juice your lemons and you sell fresh lemonade to all the hotels or businesses in the area. Number 3, you harvest your lemons and you dry them so that you can make lemon and ginger tea bags. And I think that it is about time that we start thinking about how we can scale up our business and stop playing small. Now, if we are coming over to Africa from the diaspora, that we do not think small when it comes to business. We have to start thinking bigger, because that is what Africa needs. When I offer business development sessions to people, there are always 3 things that stop people from being able to move on or scale up their business. So the first thing is time. People always say, I work full time, I do not have enough time to put into my business, and where am I going to find the time? The second thing is finances. Within the Black community, we do not have financial capital to put into our business ideas. And then the third thing is mentorship. So people always struggle to find people within the Black community who look like them, who can teach them how to scale up their business or even how to run their business successfully. Okay, let's talk about finding the time to open up your business. So a lot of people who are moving over from the diaspora over to Africa want to set up their business. But this advice is not just for people who want to open up businesses in Africa. It's for anybody who has a fantastic business idea but does not know where to start. So I'm going to give you some of the things that I do to manage my time. I have 3 children and virtually run 3 different companies. So time is really important for me. One of the things that I do to manage my time is I wake up at about 5 o'clock in the morning, which is about 2 hours earlier than my children wake up. During that time, I spend about an hour focusing on my business and writing down my to-do list for what I need to do for my business and personally throughout that day. Instead of just writing down the to-do list and leaving that to-do list and then becoming occupied when the children wake up, I start the day by completing some of the things that are on my to-do list. also use my own time management tool, which is a really easy way for you to map out your day and your week and also schedule time to make sure that you are sticking to your goals. The last thing I do is outsource things. I obviously don't have time to spend a month learning how to make a Wix website or learning how to do business forecasts and things like that. So what I do is I outsource some of the things in order to free up my time to do something that I am better at doing. The number one thing that people really struggle with when they're about to start up their business is business investment. But there are a number of ways that you can actually generate some capital to start up your business. For example, you can trade services. So you can ask someone, if you have a company and you are trading a service, you can say to that person, I will give you this in exchange for you doing this. It could be something like a £500 website. You could give them £500 worth of products, £500 worth of your time, or £500 worth of service. You can also get family and friends to help you. So if you have an excellent business plan, you can call your family and friends together and you can say to them, this is my business plan and I want to make this work. What I need from you is I need an investment of £20, $20 per month for the next 6 months. If you get 10 family members together or 15 family members together, that is a nice amount of seed money for you to start up your business. Another way that you can get it is you can also go to angel investors or to investment platforms where you can put your business plan online, you can do a presentation and then try and get independent investors to invest in your company. It is 2020, so people no longer have the excuse of saying that they cannot find mentors, because you can find mentors that look just like you online. And all you have to do is reach out to people. So a lot of people have become a lot more accessible online. There are a lot of business coaches and mentors who have Zoom groups, who have one-to-one mental services that you have never met face to face. You just have to reach out to them. And yes, it may cost a bit of money, but it is worth it. So what I wanted to do today is offer 2 small companies in Gambia the opportunity to win £500 for their business development. So as well as giving away £500 to 2 companies, I'm also giving 4 hours of business development advice for myself or other members in my team. Anybody who wins also gets a copy of my business development planner. So how do you apply? So it's very simple. There's an email address in the description box below and a few questions. All you need to do is email me answering those questions and you will be in with a chance to win £500 for your company. The competition winner will be announced in next week's video that is also going to be about business. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed a different style of video from me today. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and of course like. And if my content could be useful for anybody that you know, do not forget to share.